joining me tonight. Tonight we'll be talking about providing on-site childcare. A lot of people in this world cannot participate in the things that they would like to do because of the lack of childcare in most companies. If more organizations adopted an on-site childcare policy, their businesses would more than likely pick up. I will address how providing on-site childcare will benefit organizations and employees and raise their businesses. If you have kids, you know how hard it is to experience freedom. Although we love our kids, they keep us from doing a lot of things and going a lot of places. This is especially true for those who are single parents. Today I will inform you and give you better knowledge about on-site childcare pertaining to businesses and organizations. On-site childcare is something that a lot of businesses and organizations should consider. If you own a business, then I'm sure you're always looking for ways to better your business, to make it grow and to be more successful, and to flourish and to bring in more income. There are three main points that I will discuss today as to why on-site childcare should be adopted in your business or organization. These 3 points include: why should businesses and organizations adopt on-site childcare policy? How will on-site childcare benefit businesses and organizations? And how will on-site childcare benefit employees? Let's break down the first one. Why should businesses and organizations adopt an on-site childcare policy? It will give parents a chance to get out there and get a job, and will open up more opportunities for them. It will make the company more valuable, and employees would help sponsor by taking a portion of their check to help establish the on-site childcare, so that's not as much of an out-of-pocket expense for the employer. Let's talk about the main importance of this policy. According to the article, Building ABCs for an On-Site Childcare Center, the author states that one of the major issues facing human resources executives today is childcare. With labor shortages on the horizon, prudent employees realize the importance of providing employees with childcare options. Let's talk about a few statistics. It has been predicted that by 1995, 80% of women ages 25 to 44 will be working, and that 90% of those women will be expected to be mothers sometime. By the year 2000, it was predicted that 65% of new entrants to the workforce will be women, and that 75% of families in the United States will have dual career families. You can only imagine how much higher the rates have gone up, considering this is 2014, and these statistics were taken 15, 20 years ago. Some more statistics is that 81% of people say that childcare prevents them from returning to work. 73% of people claim that they would like to re-enter the workplace after they have taken maternity or paternity leave. Let's talk about a few facts. Single parents face particularly severe difficulties in reconciling work and care commitments, being both the breadwinner and the main carer in the family. As the risk of children growing up in poverty is 3 times as likely in jobless families, it is important that this policy is developed that gives single parents a chance of combining both work and care commitments. Another fact is that too often are parents finding it impossible to balance both commitments with family and with their employers. It is becoming common now that parents are wanting to start their lives later on in life by not having any kids or just having a few kids. Some parents may choose to stop working permanently despite knowing that they want to work, but they can't because of a lack of childcare or because they can't afford it. A recent survey reveals that American workers feel pretty strongly and prefer having their kids with them while they're working. In fact, 58% of working adult participants said that they would be willing to give a portion of their check to help establish a child care program in their workplace. As you can see, having on-site childcare has many positive outcomes, but it also has its benefits as well. So what are its benefits? How will childcare benefit businesses and organizations? It will decrease absenteeism, and it will increase job retention. For those of you who don't know what absenteeism is, it is whenever employees don't come to work. They may use their children as an excuse, saying that they have to take them to school or pick them up early. Having a child care program, that will totally eliminate that. A survey among 15 employers studies, a survey demonstrated on-site employer-supported child care services reduced absenteeism and increased job retention for those employees using the service. Having on-site child care has many benefits, not just to employees, not just to companies, but to its employees as well. So what are some on-site child care benefits to its employees? Well, employees can visit their kids while they're at work, and it's a whole lot safer and cheaper than a regular daycare. A few facts is that while employers are on their break or lunch, they can easily and conveniently go and check up on their kids, see how they're doing, and if they need anything. If all employers were able to pitch in a portion of their check to help establish this child care program, depending on how many employees the company had, the amount to the employee could be way cheaper than a regular daycare. Although some employees did say that even if it happened to be just a little bit more, it would be worth it knowing that their kids were under correct supervision, that they were with their kids, and that their kids were safe and sound. So now that you have a better idea about on-site childcare and you know the benefits, you can put it into action now. We talked about why businesses and organizations should adopt this on-site childcare policy. We talked about the benefits for businesses and organizations and the benefits to its employees. On-site childcare could potentially be one of the greatest achievements and successes that anyone could ever do for their business. More and more people are without jobs these days, and with this policy adopted, the poverty level in this world could be diminished by not only offering women jobs, offering them childcare as well.